I know Odd One Out had some hilarious like subway moments, and I thought it couldn't be that crazy, but I honestly like it was like my subway was fucking insane. Like we had like homeless people all around the area. We had crazy people. Like there was like apparently we had this like mental asylum place like down the street or something, and like they would somehow break out and like they would wander and even come to our subway, and it was so weird. I had some funny ass like encounters. I even had a encounter with like a crack lady. It was so fun. She was stealing creamers from our like we would catch her stealing creamers from like near the area where you get your soda and like your caps for your cups and shit. And like I had to like tell her like, "Hey, like I had to be straightforward like you need to fucking stop taking our creamers." And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "I literally stood here the whole time watching you steal the creamers." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'll put them back. Let me, or no, she was like, no, no. What she said was, let me. I'm just borrowing them." And I'm like,
How did,
"Bitch, you can't borrow creamers. You're stealing them. You have to literally buy a coffee or whatever the fuck." And hey, guess what? We're not serving coffee, so though that shit right there, you can't touch at all. But guess what? She tries to steal it anyway, and I was telling her off. And then I had to I threatened her to call the police, and I had to anyways. But we don't really call the police. We have this thing called public security. So we did, and they came and they fucking stopped their ass borrowing creamers, right? I was like, what the fuck do you mean you're gonna borrow creamers? The kind of shit is that, dude? God damn. Shit at Subway's wild. What else did I have? Oh, I was literally about to fight this dude. Dude, oh my god. Working foods is probably the worst experience I've ever had.